What's going on, guys? Conor Games back here again with another legendary reaction as always. So today we got all of the Conor McGregor insults to Jose Aldo. So for those who don't know, Jose Aldo is a Brazilian GOAT of UFC, guys. He's one of the featherweight champions of the world. At the time of this, he was actually undefeated, guys, I think for 10 years. And you know, McGregor was slowly rising in the UFC. Jose Aldo was kind of still fighting a little bit. You know, he was, having the odd fight here and there. He was the defending champion for like 10 years. And then Conor McGregor comes in and completely destroys him within 13 seconds. Everybody knows that legendary story. And I think the whole of Ireland at the time was just freaking out, going crazy. So I have to react to this one, guys. I've forgotten all about this. This is about 4 or 5 years old, 7 years old. So a long time ago, guys, that McGregor was on top. I think he's returning this year to do the UFC Fighters Championship League or something, be in charge of that. So this one should be absolutely legendary. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're gonna go back in time and relive all of these insults. This was crazy, guys. I remember, like, being in Ireland is just insane, guys. This was like the biggest thing that's ever happened to Ireland. So him, winning this title. So let's relive some of those moments, guys. Let's get it.
I'm coming. Tell him I'm coming.
What a nutter, man. What an absolute nutcase, guys. Like, what an absolute nutcase, man.
That's it. That's done. They hit him there and it's over.
Dude, who's playing darts with their shirt off in the middle of a pub? What a legend.
I own this town. I own Rio de Janeiro. So for him to say he is the king and I am the joker, if this was a different time, I would invade his favela on horseback and kill anyone that was not fit to whoop. But we are in a new time, so I'll whoop his ass in July. Look into my eyes, little man. Little Brazilian. Ooh, vamos, hey. What you got to say now, face to face, man to man? What you got to say? What you learn to say? Otario, Otario, Otario. You know what that means? Pussy.
It's so funny seeing this, like, old McGregor. Literally every single person in Ireland, and this is you only know this if you live here, guys, tries to replicate McGregor on a daily basis. Still to this day, nearly 10 years later, you see people and they're just trying to replicate McGregor's style, like in Dublin and abroad. This guy had impact on people that you would not believe in this country, guys. He was the biggest guy in the world, man. I think that's ever gonna be.
Who's this guy you're fighting?
This guy is a dead man walking. That's who this guy is.
What are you going to do to this guy in the ring, physically?
I am going to maul him. I am going to rip him limb from limb.
You see fear in my eyes. You see nothing in my eyes, you little midget. You little skinny old Brazilian. You little bitch. What are you looking at? Yeah, what you gonna do? You wanna do something? You wanna do something? You wanna do something? You little Brazilian bitch. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You little bitch. You need to take that belt. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
Oh, it's not mine? Thank you so much.
He might get mad.
Who might get mad? Where's he at? What's he gonna do? Take a picture here.
It's your fault.
Your dream. Your dream.
You like it?
Yeah.
It looks good, right?
Never.
Say goodbye.
Never.
Come get it.
You?
Come get it. Come get it.
McGregor's the ultimate shit talker, bro. This guy.
You little old fuck. Come get it.
If somebody takes a possession of yours and waves it in your face and tells you to come and get it, and you sit there and do nothing, that's the biggest sign of fear I've ever seen. He took this kind of monster energy from this table and said, come and get it. I drill it through his head.
Eu cheguei aqui, eu sou o rei. Eu cheguei aqui e trouxe o sol, só chove nessa cidade. Cheguei aqui e trouxe o sol pra você pelo menos sorrir. Você estar aqui hoje. Eu sou o campeão. Eu sou o campeão.
I remember watching all this live. This was crazy. Now, they were upset because Dana White was actually wearing an Ireland jersey. You can tell he's wearing the Ireland, that's the football crest, right? That's not the rugby crest. He was wearing the Ireland footy jersey, right? And when he was in Brazil, he actually didn't wear the Brazilian jersey. So a lot of Brazilians were butthurt. And actually, guys, it's funny because when this was going on, growing up, I grew up in a school where it was like half and half, like Brazilian. There's a lot of, there's millions of Brazilians in Ireland, I'm pretty sure. There's like, Brazilians are just, it's a huge culture to be in Ireland. And I remember at the time, the Brazilians were really, really backing Aldo, and then the Irish were really backing McGregor. So it was a big divide, guys. A lot of people got fired up about this. This was fire.
Sit down! Now looking at the kid! Now looking at the
What are you gonna do?
But you said you smell fear in him.
Yes, there's a beautiful aroma that arouses me.
Let's go a little bit closer.
The smell of the smell of fear arouses McGregor. But yeah, Dana White was backing McGregor the whole time because he was the cash cow. He wore the Ireland jersey in Ireland, but he didn't wear the Brazilian jersey in Brazil. So kind of hilarious, guys.
Don't touch. Closer, let's go closer. I want to smell his pussy. I can smell your pussy from here.
Rio is river, right?
Yes.
They own this river.
I love Brazil, and Brazil loves me. Make no mistake, Brazil loves me, yeah?
Então, pra mim não afeta em nada, isso é lógico. Isso não é nada fazer. Eu sou campeão, você não é nada. Você não é nada. No one was injured in this broadcast.
Yeah.
Mandei recado pro Aldo é o seguinte, se ele chegasse e encostasse você, que ele ia ver ninguém acontecer, porque meu irmão depois tu começa.
Okay, Beverly.
What is he gonna do?
We're like in school or something. Dana White's like hugging Aldo, like, please don't do anything.
Let's reconfigure the detail.
Okay, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, can we put Conor over here, maybe, or over here? Let me sit between Conor and have some fun TV.
I heard I slapped him in the back of the head. I didn't slap him in the back of the head. I put my hand on his neck and I bent him over.
I want you to sit on my lap.
The end of 2015 means the end of the featherweight division. They are all dead in the water. It's done. If the Brazilian shows up, I hope he does. Who knows? He's petrified. He's the so-called pound for pound #1, but he's quaking in his boots over there. You can't. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope he shows up. But if he shows up December 12th, the division will be killed, like I predicted. And then it's on to the 155, stuck in the mud division.
Tell him I'm his
I
daddy.
really don't care. Like, he
Tell
can
him I'm
do
his
whatever
daddy.
he wants, and I'll continue to be the champion.
He said, tell him he's his daddy.
My father raised me like this, like a man.
Tell him I
He's
said
not.
I am his daddy.
Ele tá falando que ele é seu pai.
Nunca vai ser.
Sit on my lap.
Nunca vai ser. Tá mais fácil.
Sit on my lap.
Eu domino.
Sit on my lap,
Eu
kid.
domino.
I honestly, the first thing I said to him was, wow, I didn't think I'd see you again. So I was actually happy to see him. I shook his hand, I embraced him, I gave him a little cuddle, I told him everything's going to be A-okay. It will be over before you know it. Just please show up December 12th. So I don't want to scare him anymore. He's petrified. He went running before.
The psychological warfare was top notch.
So now I'm going to take the opposite approach. Cuddle him, look after him, whisper sweet nothings, tell him it's going to be all right. It will be over quick. And hopefully get him into that octagon December 12th and then end his career.
Chad was kicking his ass. Has he heard about jiu-jitsu? Does he know what wrestling is? Chad took that fight with 2 weeks' notice. He looked like a turtle.
Well, at the end of it, he was the turtle. But as far as I'm concerned, when you fought Chad, he rearranged your face. You haven't looked right since. After that 5-round Mendes fight, which arguably could have went to him, you look like you've had a stroke. The left side of your face is drooping. I'm worried about you. Honestly, I'm worried.
I love you. I love you like my bitch.
Yeah, McGregor's friggin' psychological warfare was unmatched, guys. Unmatched. I mean, the dude is just straight legend, and obviously we all know how that ended. McGregor absolutely washed him. December 12th, he KO'd him 13 seconds. You know, he was knocked out before he hit the floor. McGregor is a straight legend, guys. He has a fist of steel, man. That guy's a legend. So hope you guys enjoy that, man. If there are any other kind of UFC classic kind of shit talks that you guys want me to react to, make sure to leave in the comments down below. Shout out to McGregor. I think Ireland's national hero. He actually lives here, unlike a lot of other celebrities, Irish celebrities that love Ireland so much they don't even live here, guys. You know, beautiful thing. I love you guys all, man. Stay in Ireland if you love Ireland. And yeah, McGregor is a hero. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.